it's critical. It's the thing that gives you the opportunity, one, to give the food for the body or food for the muscles for recovery, making sure when you get I guess when you exercise, you get little micro tears in your muscles, and the right type of food to give you that recovery, repair the muscles. Obviously your proteins, your carbohydrates are critical for when you have a heavy training load. So therefore nutrition, eating the right type of thing is important for all athletes. Well, not only athletes, but I think everybody in general. What you must look at is making sure, if you think about it, if you're putting a water in a car for its fuel, it's not going to run real well, it's not going to go anywhere. The way that I used to treat it is making sure you get the right fuel for your body, to make sure that you can go out there and perform at whatever level you need to. So nutrition was a key part of, I guess, not only making people achieve their full potential, making people get the right to achieve their right goals, but I guess also it provides the right sort of fuel for longevity. I see it's important. It's no good people running around trying to achieve their goals if they're carrying an extra 5%, 10% of fat here, this type of thing. You're not actually achieving your full potential, and that's the way that we would look at it as an elite athlete, making sure you get the right fuel. The way that I always approached it was, for myself, everybody has different metabolism, everybody has different body types and different things, but for myself personally, I had to make sure that it was really quite a low fat, obviously low fat diet. I had to sort of minimise the carbohydrates because I found that carbohydrates were quite easily to find anywhere, especially if you're eating on the run and straight after a heavy exercise or a heavy competition match. We could get a lot of carbohydrates quite easily. So what I would focus on was your high protein, low fat, low carbohydrate meals, and especially that was in the training load. But once the training load got really heavy, obviously it's important that you get the correct amount of carbohydrates on board to make sure that you get the right fuel to have the energy. Otherwise, if you don't have the right fuel in the body, what can happen is when you're trying to exercise and you haven't got that fuel there, you can be actually eating away at the muscles and not using the right energy stores to perform. The other side, obviously, I see is critical for everybody is making sure that it's well balanced. Have a good variety of food. Don't be too strict. You're always going to need your good fats. Making sure you're getting enough dairy as well. But the simple thing is low fat, low carbohydrates if you're looking to lose weight, and also low sugar content is the critical things. So that's basically the way that I approached it. But as an elite side of it, also the important thing that I think has given me the longevity as an elite athlete was definitely supplementation. So making sure you get the correct amino acids, good amino acids for the body for recovery, branched chain amino acids, looking at your zinc, magnesium, and also your protein recovery shakes, because sometimes you're not going to get the right food on board. The special window of opportunity is that 20 to 30 minutes after exercise, is making sure you get that right fuel on board. So straight away getting some glycogen replenishment, get your proteins, and then have a good solid carbohydrate meal within that first 30 minutes is important, because that's when your muscles and your body's crying out for it.
That's great, mate. So for people that are just starting out too, like they're wanting to sort of kickstart their fitness schedule for the year, to turn that corner, that would be the same thing. Get some exercise going, but to still within that first 20 minutes after you finish, to reload there again.
Oh, definitely for recovery. Reload straight away. Get get the protein on board to repair those little tears in the muscles from the exercise. You'll find that your body doesn't get as sore, but also you'll find that you actually recover well, ready for that, and you're looking forward to that next exercise. And what I think it does as well is not only all your types of food, your nutrition, the important things, it all works in well together. Your fitness tips, making sure you've got that plan, you've got that structure, you're committed to it, and you combine that with the food, it's still a commitment, it's consistency, making sure you're doing it whilst you're training and also in food. You can put a great combination together to make sure that you get the results you're looking for.